What up, guys? Ian Sanders-Schneider. I just got done drafting the most insane red-black deck for Adventures into the Forgotten Realms. I ended up going 7-0, and it was just completely overpowered. Take a look.
Have you seen it? Oh, uh-huh. Oh, man. I need food. Grab a drink.
Oh, I'm behind you. You mind waiting like 3 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready.
I don't.
Hey, perfect.
I think I forgot to pull that.
White bread, a squirt of mustard, 2 scoops of canned fish. And with Instant Karma, it's the best sandwich ever because it's free. When you pay with Credit Karma money, you can win Instant Karma, which makes your purchase free, and free feels amazing. That's the feeling of Instant Karma, only from Credit Karma money.
Take an English plural suffix, which is how we get 2 octopuses. There, now you know how to end a Tinder date in 10 seconds. And before we start, I am fully aware that there are...
Another way to end a Tinder date is by telling your date that it's top of the hour, every hour it's time for a 60-second ad break, or if your quarantine is eventful. You know, a way to end it before it even starts. Anyway, it is top of the hour, so at least we can rejoice. At least you can rejoice if you are subscribed, either for $5 or for free. You can rejoice knowing that you can skip the ad break and have an ad-free broadcasting experience. You can also rejoice if you have an ad blocker or a VPN. Here's the ad break now. Stop asking me if my quarantine has been eventful. It is not.
plenty of amazing animals in the ocean, which is, as we know, a big wet...
The Tomorrow War has arrived on Prime Video.
Welcome to the future.
That should be fun. The Tomorrow War. Watch now. Rated PG-13. Celebrate this summer with the new BLT Ranch hand-breaded chicken sandwich from Carl's Jr. Feed your happiness.
The first time I tried to quit vaping, I told myself that it was like a mountain that I had to climb over. And once I got to the other side, it would be clear. But I couldn't make it over. What really got me to quit was my little sister. I saw her vaping. So I was back in the mountain, but this time, she was up there with me. It's weird what you can do for others that you won't do for yourself.
Here, it's too scary. Okay? I think humans and octopi should not be friends with one another. I am strictly against this ungodly relationship. It's a sin! It's a goddamn sin, ladies and gentlemen!
A documentary about an octopus and nothing else of consequence. And an octopus, by the way, the filmmakers didn't even bother to thank in their acceptance speech, which is not only a dick move, it's also concrete proof that octopuses aren't getting nearly the credit they deserve. It is genuinely confusing to me that octopuses aren't the most celebrated animals on the internet, especially when every fact...
Psycho. The worst take that he's ever had. Unacceptable. Cancel John Oliver.
about them is a hit fact. They have 3 hearts, they have blue blood, they have beaks, they have massive brains that are essentially wrapped around their esophagus. Yeah, that's right. If an octopus swallows a $5 footlong, it gets a concussion. Also, did you know that...
Yeah, this chatter is right. My best friend, the octopus, is literally a story about a dude who retired to spend time with his family, and it was like, my son is fucking dog shit. I'd rather hang out with an octopus instead.
They could change their shape, colour and texture because they can. Take this plant here, for instance. Oh, I'm just kidding. It's a fucking octopus!
That's scary. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's not-
No, unacceptable. That is unacceptable! That is an animal that engages in deceit. He's deceiving you. Why? Why are we allowing octopuses to exist like this?
It's a fucking...
That's crazy, dude. It is a game of deception, and the octopi are winning.
Octopus! Here is an octopus looking like a rock, then changing its mind and looking like another plant. unbelievable.
Absolutely.
And
Jail the octopuses, dude.
that's not all.
Unacceptable.
Some of these stealth bagpipes can go on full-on animorphs.
The mimic octopus makes itself look like a living, moving animal, so it pulls all its arms around behind its body and swims along like a poison.
Oh, that's fucking completely unacceptable, dude. That's literally unacceptable. Why don't all the other fish, sea creatures get together and ban against the octopus and fuck it up for its disgusting ways, dude? Here it is, doing roleplay.
Poisonous flatfish called abandoned soul. In other cases, if it's getting attacked, it puts 6 arms down a hole and raises the other 2 arms to look like a poisonous sea snake that has bands along its body.
Norman is not always sure exactly what the mimic is doing. He observed this mimic scuttling along the sea bottom, looking something like a furry turkey with human legs.
Yes. So left to its own devices, the mimic octopus is hanging out on the bottom of the ocean, inventing new pet ideas. A furry turkey with human legs?
Just unacceptable, dude. We have too many species to begin with, dude. Actually, not feeling as bad anymore about the fucking the massive like hellhole that opened up at that ExxonMobil oil rig, because it might have killed a bunch of octopuses. There, I said it.
Give it to me! Come on! What other animal has camouflage close to that? Chameleons? The fuck out of here! I can see it right there. What are you going to do, chameleon? Slowly turn a different shade of green? You're garbage. Unless, hold on. Holy shit, it was an octopus the whole time. Clever, beautiful, clever girl. But some octopuses don't need to morph into other animals to be impressive. Some live an effortlessly majestic life, like the Wonderpus photogenicus, seen here, absolutely thriving.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? It's like an underwater dragon, dude. That is terrifying. Dude, I see that shit, I'm like, give me the harpoon, okay? Like, I see that and I'm like, that needs to be thrown in a fire pit. Inferno.
No exaggeration. There's an octopus called the Wonderpus photogenicus. It's hands down the best sequence of words I have ever come across. There are exactly 2 things that you are legally allowed to call that thing. Wonderpus photogenicus and Queen, both followed immediately by, can I get you anything? Here is one fact about human beings.
Dude, he went from being an unironic furry to like a furry who wants to fuck octopuses now. I don't even know what that would be considered. The only thing that it should be considered is illegal, though, okay? It should literally be illegal.
I think about all the time. None of us are remotely interesting to look at.
The spider just webbed down on top of my Logitech camera. Very strange behavior.
When we just existed. The most dynamic looking among us put a massive amount of work in just to be borderline presentable. But for the most part, we all look like nothing. Just nothing. At our absolute best, we're a bunch of tubes. Just lazily detailed tubes. I hate looking at humans. They're all bad. But the Wonderpus photogenicus, strutting gracefully through a group of garden eels, she's a fucking parade. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, keep talking about octopuses, John. You're doing great. I am. I will. Thank you. Because, did I mention, octopuses are also smart. This octopus learned to take 2 coconut halves and turn itself into a rolling tank. Tool use, motherfucker!
Dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. The moment that they can use tool use, you gotta eradicate them. What is stopping octopuses from taking over like in a Planet of the Apes style situation? Nothing. Like, nothing is stopping them. Okay? They're using tools, dude. Well, I guess the fact that, you know, they can only live for 3 years, lame, okay? Sorry. Get fucked. Dry land? You know dry lands don't stop octopus, right? Like, they can fucking walk around and shit. You know that, right? I'm just letting you know.
Fuckers! use. And they're not just smart. You also get the sense that some octopuses think we are idiots. Back in the 1950s, researchers tried to train 3 octopuses to pull a lever in exchange for food. 2 of them did so, but one of them, named Charles, spent his time in the study destroying the equipment and repeatedly squirting the experimenter with water. Charles was a very good octopus, and we should be learning about him in school. We should learn everything about octopuses, because every single fact or video about them is great, even the weird ones. Take this deeply disturbing video of a man who let a cute small octopus crawl in and out of his mouth. And I should warn you, the video you're about to see contains exactly what I just said it does. Is that pleasant to watch? No, of course it isn't. But you know who I'm not mad at there? The octopus. That octopus did nothing wrong.
People who are saying this is some white people shit. Have you never met Asian people? Like, actually, this is literally not white people shit. That right there is literally the opposite of white people shit. Literally watch one fucking mukbang, okay? Just one. Like, just one mukbang, and you will know that that is not white people shit right there.
Yeah, what was your reaction to the McGregor situation?
I mean, it's honestly, I'm so used to disappointments from the UFC at this point.
I just think, like, you mentioned the other night that he won't be able to come back, but, like...
No, he will. Dana White said in the post
Exactly.
press conference.
Yeah, and also it's just like...
So stupid. It's just because he's McGregor.
Yeah, he'll make a ton of money. He's fun to watch. But also, think about it. Like, in this situation for both Poirier and McGregor, just strictly talking about payout, okay, of these fights. This is actually best case scenario for both of them regarding payouts. Because usually you go 2 out of 3, right? That's the standard.
Yep.
2 out of 3. But because it's a stoppage with the ankle breaking from McGregor himself, at least it shows on film, this technically, like, it's technically a win for Poirier, but it's not, like, settled. You know what I mean? So it's forcing them to do a 4, and if McGregor wins the 4th, then they have a payout for a 5th. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's dumb.
So it could be best case scenario for them from a payout standpoint. Like, it'd be insane. It makes so much money. Like, and if McGregor does win the 4th, that will be a hell of a 5th.
I can't believe. I mean, I can't believe it. Dude, Dana White just lets McGregor do whatever the fuck he wants. That's just wild.
He's made Dana so much money, though. When you have that leverage with pay-per-views and how you can sell, I mean, I feel like nowadays, like the UFC, I think even more so Jake Paul and them and the Paul brothers have been breaking the barrier of like how you can make money off fights.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think just like the more and more they break into that space with social media, McGregor for the rest of his life could just do fights with social media influencers.
Dude, he doesn't even. McGregor already made like. No, not a billion, but
Well,
he's got hundreds of millions of
He's
dollars.
got a lot of money.
Like, yeah, he could never do anything for the
He's
rest.
started businesses. He's got companies, you know. So, but if he wanted to, he can make money for the rest of his life just on fights. Which is so insane. It's kind of fun to watch.
Dude, that'll just be such bullshit if Poirier wins the belt and then McGregor gets to fight for the belt.
Shit, bro. I mean, what do you want, the belt?
Well, no, it's well, yeah. Why wouldn't he want the belt? But
Well, what division would he be in?
he would be fighting Dustin Poirier again.
Is that lightweight?
I mean, why does it? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Like either
Divisions like lightweight, heavyweight.
But well, yeah, there are. But I'm just saying, like what he doesn't deserve any title shot. He hasn't won
Not
a
right
fight
now.
in years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so Dana White says that Poirier. He literally said Poirier is going to fight for the belt, and then after that, they're going to do a rematch with Conor. So he's literally saying Poirier could win the belt, and then McGregor gets a title shot. Like that's so
It should
stupid.
be inverse, yeah. It should be the opposite of that.
Like so stupid, so frustrating.
Yeah, that is frustrating. Because McGregor doesn't deserve to have his first fight back against the title, to go against the title, right?
I mean, yeah, he hasn't won any fights at all in like forever.
Yeah, he's like, Dana, I'll give you a smooth $2 million if you give me this fight.
Dude, honestly, that might be what's happening. Like, God, so dumb. Dana?
Just imagine probably how much these guys make off the table, dude. It's insane. How many of their buddies are betting on them and creating these pools of money.
Oh yeah. I mean, just
Make
people
a
in
lot more
general.
than pay-per-view. Dustin Poirier, though, he definitely handled it like a fucking stand-up guy, though.
Oh yeah, no, Poirier's a great guy.
He really just called it how it is. Pretty straight shooter. I think he held himself well.
Oh yeah, he definitely
For all
does.
you that booze, you can kiss my whole asshole. The crowd went crazy when they heard that. So funny. Oh, what he said about the murder and shit.
Yeah. No, dude. Like, yeah, Conor McGregor's a scumbag.
Yeah, Poirier definitely, even though everybody kind of knows it, like, he definitely put him on blast. 100%.
came one day, and all of a sudden we were like, this is how we can tell the world about this place. Sun is shining. This is free land for free people. Wow, there's a dance party up in here. You're welcome to join us.
It feels like things are really happening. We are building sustainably.
Our mission is simple: to create a network of like-minded communities who can host all you TikTokers. You could live here.
I made a video that I kind of like made like a recipe, like I knew it would go viral. I was like, I'm gonna say communes right in the beginning, and then I'm gonna say the address, and then I'm gonna do all the things that they like. Living in a sustainable, intentional community doesn't have to be a cult.
You know, I read through some of the comments, and they were like, I never knew something like this existed. I'm coming, I'll be there, you know, and all this excitement.
The fact that we were able to go so viral on TikTok just shows people are interested in this way of life.
I put down my phone and I came back and it had 500,000 views and the comments were suddenly getting negative.
Once we started hitting like above the 100K, a lot of the comments started to change. Is this a cult? Is this Charlie Manson? Let's ask everyone if we live in a cult. Guys, do we live in a cult?
No, what?
You shouldn't have to say you're not a cult.
I mean, all of them. They're all cultists. They're all terrible people.
It's really not safe. Please don't go there. I already did. It's not worth it.
Since everybody is talking about the TikTok cult, I thought I would jump on the bandwagon. This is part 3 on the garden and why I think it's a cult.
Their only core values revolve around calling modern society Babylon.
And the fucking bootleg Ed Sheeran guy? Like, what is that?
At this point, there are like dozens and dozens of people around the world researching this.
The reason why I made TikToks is because I believe in change.
My initial impression was that it seemed very suspicious to me because I didn't understand why they would advertise their address so publicly, and especially on a platform like TikTok that skews towards a younger audience than other forms of social media. So in the beginning, it was really Rel's videos that actually made me think more that it was a cult.
People trust the government more than they trust themselves. It's crazy. Just come to the garden. Come be part of the revolution.
It's not even just what she's saying, but like what's on the screen. It's like 8967 Galen Road, just come, it's fine. And the other one is just like, we're not a cult. Join the revolution. I made this video right before I went to bed one night about how they had apparently eaten a cat, and I woke up and I had blown up overnight. I only had 100 followers before this, so it's been really weird to have 20,000 people watching me. And from there, I really started digging into the research of the garden. Good morning, Cult Talk. Time for your daily update. One of the biggest things that raised red flags was like the general attitude, which was that instead of like taking the time to seriously deal with people's concerns, they just made cult jokes and like they made videos about drinking the Kool-Aid.
Here you go, Julia.
Thanks, bro.
Quick, drink it. Drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid, guys. Quickly.
What's happening?
Quickly.
But when I saw this, it made it even clearer to me that Rel in particular, she is thriving off the negative attention.
If you don't know how to start a fire, I can teach you. I can show you the way of the woods.
That one really made people creeped out, I guess. Like, maybe they've never watched a scary movie or something, but like, I don't know. They got super weirded out by it, acting like they didn't know that I purposefully made it creepy. It's like, I think it's obviously creepy, like theatrical creepy. But I think that might have twisted.
Okay, at first I was like, the vibes are kind of chill. And then the other lady came in and she's like, I'm investigating this cult. And then the vibes got so fucked, okay? And it literally feels like it just feels like, but it still feels like the other person who's investigating also has fucked vibes. In the sense that, like, she only started doing it because she got popular, come on, obviously. And also on top of that, like, everyone is just fucking weird, okay? Everyone, all right? But also, it's such a perfect story of, like, grifters on every side of the equation, you know what I mean? And she's literally leaning into it now. And they're mad that she's leaning into it successfully, you know what I'm saying?
The vibration of the crowd, maybe a little bit. I didn't necessarily mean to twist them in that way.
So everybody wants to know about this cat thing. That was my video that initially went viral. It was me saying, like, guys, I watched Tree's live stream. They ate a cat. So here's what happened.
Ever since I have been on TikTok, I think I've had some people who just straight up look at me and want to hate me for some reason. So, and I figured out that I can like report somebody for harassment too, because there's a guy who literally like his whole page is like a harassment page of the garden. And these are like extensive videos where he's like gone on like people's Facebook pages and like searched for like anything he can find. Oh my god, do you remember it's like human something. Yeah.
I'm also known as Dirty Human Twunk on TikTok. Welcome back to Cold Commune TikTok. Let's talk about Rel, okay? The one everyone's been talking about is this one where she's wearing a hat that she made out of her literal cat. The story goes the cat killed some chickens, so she killed and ate it and then made it into a hat. In the US, this is considered animal abuse and you can go to jail for something like this.
Was it hard to make a hat out of the cat? No. It was actually like the hide of the cat, it like was the perfect size to fit right around my head. It came out really, really nice. I'm really into animal hides and honoring the lives of animals.
So people are hating on me for something to do with the cat, and I just wanted to let everyone know that in Tennessee, on farms where there's livestock, if there's a vermin that comes and kills your livestock, it gets shot.
I didn't know about the cat thing until a month ago or something. I guess what happened was 3 years ago, there was a cat a wild cat that was attacking the chickens. And it's pretty normal in Tennessee or on a farm that if, you know, a raccoon or a fox or if something's attacking your livestock, you have to kill it. So
all right,
that's what
we
happened.
getting real close,
They
failures.
don't believe in waste. The people that were here at the time ate it, and someone also made a hat out of it.
I was here, and I did obtain the cat's hide, but I was not the one who had to kill the cat or that skinned the cat. I just was the one who ended up with the hide, so I made it into something.
Did you hear that TikTok cult also killed a dog? They ate the cat, but one of them also skinned a dog and is like wearing it.
This is my dog's tail. See? He's still wagging his tail, guys. He's still a happy boy. One of the animals that I honored the life of was my dog when he got hit and killed by a truck. And I just thought it was the most sentimental and loving thing you could do. And I made the skirt. It's actually right here. And he's still just as soft as he was. When people reacted to the video, it was somewhat expected because I know that it's not a normal thing that people do this day and age. It's somewhat expected that I'm going to get some kind of negative reaction from people because of the shock value. Did you hear anything about the scarecrow? There's like this whole thing about a scarecrow.
It's also this. They just dress it up like a black woman and it just looks like a mammy figure or something, especially the fact that they're like located.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god, what the fuck, dude?
In the South, like everybody just saw that and was like, this is really like shocking to see, like even.
Bro, I've never like, just because of the sheer force of how fucked the vibes are on both sides, I literally keep like a game of ping pong, dude. I keep switching over and over again. Anytime someone's on camera, I'm like, that's weird. You're kind of a weird person. And then they switch back to the fucking, they switch back to the comment. I'm like, that's really fucking weird though. That's so much more weird.
And if they didn't think it was...
Except for this last part where it's like, okay, I kind of have picked a side now.
That way, like, the way it looks is really bad.
It was a scarecrow I made last year for Halloween, and it literally has a stuffed animal California raisin as the face.
Nope.
And they're calling me a racist.
Nope.
Because I put the
Octopus are better than this.
California raisin in a scarecrow. So sometimes people, when I mention that I don't see races, I don't see genders.
Oh, white lady with the dreads, white hippie with the dresses. I don't see races, I don't see genders. Yes! Yes! Oh, inject this into my fucking veins, dude. This is everything. This is everything. I don't see races. Anybody that says that, immediate self-report. Oh, fuck.
I don't look at people like that. Some people tell me that that is a white privileged thing for me to say. And I think telling somebody that they're white privilege is a racist thing to say, because you're calling me a color that I don't define myself with. So there's that.
Oh, it gets worse actually. It's near 2 sundown towns. It's very sus. It's very sus.
I don't know too much about the sundown towns. I know that we're in the South, and I know there's a lot of racist people or people that are prejudiced against others around here. I don't think people are going to kill people in this area, though. I think it's being blown out of proportion. I think that if people come here, they would realize that. And honestly, I also think that being exposed to more diversity would be healthy for the local community's growth. You know, how are people supposed to stop being prejudiced against people unless they're exposed to those people, I guess is the thing. I'm not saying that I'm trying to fix anybody by putting anybody in danger. I just don't think that there is that much danger.
I've been at the garden for right at a month now. I feel at home. I feel like this is a great place for my mental health. This is like community therapy sometimes. I initially heard about the garden from TikTok. My grandfather and I had this like long discussion of like the potential dangers of coming here. Given, you know, that there's no information about anybody that's here, couldn't even contact anybody. I was thinking, what kind of people could take advantage of the open door policy?
A real commune that's a safe commune will not.
Okay, dude, why haven't they interviewed the black people? Like, they briefly do, but like why? I hope that at some point they're gonna be like, so what do you think about this minstrel show, Scarecrow that you have going on here that is depicting a black woman being hung by a tree at this sundown town that you now live in, next to the Mormon Andy, the Amish Mafia Andy.
insane. Absolutely nuts. Dope.